there.
As we get into this one, it's starting off with Kung-Fu's site under siege, looking to hold on to backside here, maybe for a flood.
The Mercurial Levin and Aves to lead the lines, and well, straight away into the kill feed. RKC, a very successful start as that spike goes down.
Spike planted.
There's indeed Ianto, the in-game leader, formerly of Requiem and other projects that we've seen floating around in Northeast, came very close to making the play-in stage of Ascension back in 2024. But he's got a lot of work to do here. And up against KC, they're not going to allow any of it to happen.
Sova player towards the B. Wolverine looking to hold on here, but an all command. Sugetsu has the timing of a sentry, and he's calling for his team to take their time, allow him to activate, but the reclear from Demo is good, and so is the hold on backside. It looks like Bonk have everything they need to deny KC.
Fairly, credible organizations, at least in terms of scouting new prospects. And here he is again in A main. DOS has the spike, and he will hold on to it. Dema dropped early.
It's a big loss. That Neon. Dema, a player who has always felt never lived up to the highlights. Waddles, though, tries to swing out once again and immediately traded. KC playing the patient game, waiting for players to peek them, and that's the third player to do so, and they want to capitalise, not allow a player to escape, and this is when you see KC activate onto the B side.
Yeah, quick pivot. Paranoia here and available for Ianto, but he's just holding the gap right now.
And he's got absolute
Flash is perfect, and yeah, there you have it.
No chance, mate. Absolutely none. Put on a platter, and KC so far are eating. Wolverine, how do you even come back into this one? I mean, you'd be better probably saving, right?
Yeah, at this point in time. And he's going to find Levin, but a Masters champion as well, of course, with Gambit back in the day. To the rifle round. They're looking to take flight towards B, and for the first time, they've hit a rock.
Yeah, that they have. It seems as if, well, it looks as if Bonk have got everything that they need. They've got the chance now, Bonk, to finish this out as they take.
Searching, Kubfu walks down.
30 seconds left.
But KC are playing right into their hands here of the defensive setup, but DOS9 has opened up the whole A side of the map, and Ianto can't follow suit.
Able to at least get one Ianto, but unfortunately misses out, gives the advantage back towards KC. It's up to Waddles now, full belt.
But KC aren't going to remain static from this positioning. They do have utility to fight this, but I suppose if there's a way Waddles can get into that corner on site, it could be a problem just because of the plant if they don't choose to invest the Sova ult here. And they're not going to, so Waddles gets it to half. He guesses incorrectly on the peek out, but finds the first of those kills. Needs the second clean, and decapitates Aves where he stands. A misplay in the 2 versus 1 from KC. Cam there broken. Knife here could be huge, and KC do still have that Sova ult to fall back on.
And that's exactly what they're going to use, but it's Ianto in the kill feed first. Levin once again being as good as he always was. Aves holding on to backside, and Wolverine now with absolutely no look in.
Develop into Ianto holding from the boost. Really uncommon position, but Levin still checks for it and manages to stun the captain, so he shall fall.
Oh, kills elsewhere.
Yeah, also with some information in main. This is a bit of a delayed split push onto B in the end, but it does leave only Dema here as the sole defender from backside. Has to hold the line, Dema! What is that? I have never seen a transfer that quick before. But it has put Bonk back in the driver's seat with the spike at their feet. And a moment for us to collect our breath.
Both players have went elsewhere. Sugetsu with an opportunity to grab the spike or grab a 1 versus 1.
30 seconds left.
Cam still offline is going to be without his abilities here. So, off angle that Sugetsu would be walking into, so he's staring towards the ground as to not poke his head out, and now having crossed the angle, was looking for the duel onto Waddles, which he won't find. First tap, trying to bait out some util. The breach ult is available here and will be invested to great effect.
We're into the next. Plenty of ultimates in the back pocket as well. Bonk have everything they need to try and make that 7-5.
Crazy. Oh, Waddles does get dropped early on here though. A defense starts to thin out. Wolverine can't find the shots. The first bullet fired, but Levin that little bit quicker, that little bit sharper, as are the rest of KC. A 4 versus 2 unfolds as the spike goes in on A.
I mean, the last two ultimates aren't even ones that are impactful either. And well, Kupfu is able to get some form of resistance. KC in the end will make it 8 easily.
It's now starting to walk through middle as well, reclaim some of this info, and if Sugetsu can buy time, activate a really strong flank. Here's Wolverine, and he's done very well to find one.
Yeah, but it's on towards the site. Oh, this is not looking good at all. From convincing to anything but 3 versus 2 now in favour of Bonk.
Yeah, Waddles caught on the jump is going to be dropped within striking distance of these Sheriffs. Still 2 of them in play for KC.
And DOS9.
The same will be said of Ianto.
DOS9 does hold on towards this paranoia, and that's exactly what they're trying to set up. Combination with the info dart, so Ianto knowing about, but do they know about the other 2? The Breach in main and the Cypher holding on with Ianto. A smoking pocket will allow the players to encroach on the space, but the shot's not hitting once again. A problem for KC. As the smoke goes up, the players of Bonk looking to finish this one out.
Yeah, Sugetsu just repositioning, and oh, it's such a perfectly placed fragment as well. The nade stopping anyone pushing up further, but Avitz has to be aware that this smoke is overloaded, and he is. Oh my god, Avitz so sharp on those final 3. And it's looking like the Avez, the talent that was originally signed, more than the one that we saw like on the Phoenix on Sunset on this map from earlier in the year. But look, the round has already started and Sugetsu has dropped in B main, so this is actually a problem for KC, especially with the Rolling Thunder available.
See the combination of utility as they try to burn through some of Bonk's, and a return of our drones, and they identify the crossfire at least.
Big test here for KC. Their set retake, can it work out? Corner not cleared, Dema overlooked, and a double for his efforts, supported by Kupfu. Means that Shados walks into the 1 versus 4. Phantom, he picks up less bullets than the last.
To Bonk like he did last. Now imagine that's what that timeout would have been about. Not giving anything to your opponent, suffocating them of opportunities. But as that happens, Sugetsu comes out and is completely free. Levin at least able to hold on for just a bit longer and plays off perfectly from the Hunter's Fury. Double digits KC. KC still have that null command degree equaliser as they try to capitalise on DOS9's position, but instead it's just utility traded.
Right here.
The market door has been broken though. Avez also introduced to this position to help. And is that just stray spam? Would have heard the drone whirring its way through middle, but that's definitely one way to put KC at an advantage on this round.
Could be another opportunity through Levin as they look to try and set him up. That paranoia just clipped the edge of Levin, the Neon, as he's forced back, but he finds the opportunity, but doesn't take it. We're back equal, and you look at the health pool, and it's in Bonk's favour.
Anto starting to drift towards A now. The only issue is, with 37 seconds left, no one's picked up the spike. You could win this 1v1 on Sugetsu, but Ianto has to stay alive, because without his ult, you're not going to be able to retrieve it. It is only Ianto now, and while he's going to catch Sugetsu napping, the gap has already been closed. He might just full stick this, and he does, but KC have read it.
Yeah, that they have very quickly, and it's DOS9 up first, who's already low.
10 seconds left.
Ianto going to be able to get that plant in a safe position.
Spike planted.
Still holding on to a smoke, but not much more than that. He'll place it between himself and the KC retake, which has already arrived in market.
And already by Ianto. May have just seen the shoulder of Aves, but hasn't capitalised off it.
And he's got to walk back in now, and as Aves has the line held almost the whole time. They want to take this duel towards B yet again. They'll go knocking and send Dema forwards with the Bucky. It's not going to get anything against Levin's laser beam. Wolverine trading in effect with his own ult. Spam is there on arrival, and DOS9 finds both.
Yeah, a little bit too aggressive in the end though. And with the spike being recollected, where can Wolverine go? It seems to be back into Sugetsu, who has his rifle out and ready. Starting to move their way through. This camp takes contact, and Sugetsu ready for anything thrown his way. And there's a lot of utility, a lot of bodies, but still able to come out with at least one.
Bit of a rash challenge there with the ult pop before the drone went, but timings might just work out here for Bonk regardless. Waddle's hitting a headshot onto Aves. Takes the KO player offline, leaving DOS9 in a 1 versus 2. The new player into the side, steps up but falls short.
Sugetsu through main, finds Cupboon. Not only that, gets the neural theft off, so big information for mid-round in here. If you're KC, Sugetsu steps up once again.
Man, Sugetsu just wants these duels. He's allowing himself to be exposed to Bonk. A target-rich environment. As the main players have now moved up, and KC is starting to get split on the B site.
Yeah, Sugetsu wins the next duel as well, so the players are dwindling and dwindling as KC look to charge onto the 2-0 stage. It looks like a very quick qualification for the French side.